Well, hello, everybody.
That was a very very friendly greeting today.
You think?
I like it. I like it. Well, Henry, guess what time it is?
What's new? Not Brad, but Northside.
Yeah. What's new, Brad? What's new, Henry? No. What's new, Northside?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Henry, what's new around Northside?
Well,
I feel like there's like a really big thing coming up that we've been talking about.
Yeah.
But we're getting close to it. We're getting down to the wire.
Like a couple weeks away, right?
Yeah.
I said Jesus Prom.
Jesus Prom.
Oh, but yeah, Jesus Prom, people. It's here. Not this week. It's like the first Friday in November, which is
November 3rd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how many weeks away is that?
That's like 2 weeks from this Friday.
2 weeks from this Friday, everybody. 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
All right.
2 weeks.
What do we need? Why are we bringing Jesus Prom up? Well, it's literally the best night of the year.
Number one, because it's awesome.
It's the best.
Yeah.
Number two, you all are doing amazing about registering to volunteer.
Yeah, every time it's cutting in half each week here.
Mm-hmm.
It's cutting in half.
That's math.
And we're down to like the nitty gritty.
Yeah, we're down to the wire.
Down to the wire.
So let me tell you some more needs that we have here.
Mm-hmm.
More specifically, all right. So
this
is
hot
going
off
to
the
get
press too. We got a hot
from
off the press update.
the head honcho, Doris Ziegler.
Wow,
she's the best.
Yeah.
She's the best.
She's the best.
She has a huge heart.
That's right.
So these are very specific needs, like in each area.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna rattle them off here for you. Here we go. Here we go.
I'm so intrigued.
We need 2 more people for the kitchen team.
Yeah. And they're specific.
That would be willing to run the dishwasher.
Yes. So it's a specific need. It's going to be in that kitchen running that dishwasher.
Yep.
You know, which it does all the work for you, like
it
a
does.
dishwasher.
You know, you got this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get like a nice little steam bath too.
Oh
every
yeah.
time.
It exfoliates
It's
the
a
pores.
free spa time, you know. All right, before I dig myself
Never
in a hole.
saw that go that way.
Before I dig myself in a hole, I'm gonna get to the next one. 3 more people to help with childcare.
Yep. Well, I think last week we needed 6 to 8, and
Yeah.
we're down to just needing 3.
That's
so again, that's half. Pretty good team.
And guides, right? This is our
Mm-hmm.
biggest one, like we always say.
Yep. But 2 weeks ago we needed 80. Last week we needed 40, and this week we need
20.
20. So that half. So next week we'll probably need 10.
Yep.
So how about everyone just step up this
Just
week,
do it.
and we'll just get them all.
Yeah. Let's just do the thing, people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One last thing. So, and I don't know if we've mentioned this before.
We
actually.
have not mentioned this.
So
before.
this is a
'Cause
very.
I think we always kind of save this thing because
Yes.
we want people to volunteer.
That's a good point.
But when it gets to the point where those are filling up, there's another opportunity to help.
So this is another very unique way to serve, which is sponsoring a guest. And when we say sponsor a guest, this includes this stuff isn't free, right? So there's tux rentals, there's
And they're not
gift
doing
stuff.
tuxes this
Oh,
year.
that's right. They're not doing tuxes. So this is going to go
So
more
it
towards
shifts toward other things that
so
they're
like
doing.
that helps with getting a gift for everybody. All
Each guest gets a gift basket.
Yep.
As well as a lot of these things that we're doing aren't necessarily budgeted.
yes.
And they just have a cost to them.
So this you can sponsor a guest, which is $25. In each lobby, especially in Montswood, there's like a spot where you can donate that or put that money there. But this again is so we can make sure that the guests have a great night, and it just adds to the experience.
Yeah.
And it's really
Yeah.
awesome.
And they can do that on the website as well.
Yes, they can. They can do that on the website. Good question.
I got you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Again, just that's
And that
another.
might be the easiest way to do it.
I was gonna say if you. And again, we know lives are busy. So if you are not physically able to be here, but you want to make sure that you're helping with this night of Jesus Prom, this is an awesome way to do that too. And you can find out all this information about volunteering and sponsoring a guest and all this stuff by heading to northsideweb.org/JesusPromVolunteer.
Yeah, and if you want to go to the parent website, just take that volunteer off.
Oh, yeah.
Go
Just
to Jesus Prom, and that'll be able to get you to the volunteer side and everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'd be really cool. There's a graphic. It's like Jesus Prom volunteer, and then it was like Jesus Prom.
I can probably fade it in and make it look.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. Thinkers right here.
Right. So we hope to see you guys there. We will be
Yes.
there the whole night. So looking forward to it. It's right around the corner.
It's awesome. And what else we got coming up?
So this past week in Medina, we actually had the first of our 2 Hope receptions for our cancer support ministry, which went awesome. I can think of specifically 4 families at Medina that were impacted by cancer in the last few years, and I know all 4 of them were at this Hope reception, and it was just such a blessing to them. We had some of our elders out there.
Okay.
They're there to pray, as well as the people that help run the cancer support ministry. And this week, this coming Sunday, it's going to be in Wadsworth. So it'll be taking place in the Starting Point room right off the main lobby.
Okay.
And you can come in there anytime, starting at 10:30 and running till 12:30, even during the 11 o'clock service. So it's a whole 2-hour chunk. It's not just a half hour and a half hour.
Yeah.
It's that whole 2-hour chunk. If you just want prayer, want to share your story maybe.
Yeah.
We're going to have people there to help love and help pray over anyone who walks in those doors. So if you know neighbors, friends, coworkers that maybe just need some encouragement, this would be the Sunday to invite them here to the Wadsworth campus.
Absolutely.
Get involved in a church, but also get specific prayer over the thing that they've maybe been dealing with or has impacted their lives over the last few years, maybe their whole life.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
That's a good ministry.
Yes.
Really, really good stuff.
Very good. So we hope to see you guys at that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So something I mentioned there, Henry, and we'll kind of turn this corner.
Yes.
Was just about this idea of bringing people.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
our church is obviously a community of believers, and there's a lot of good things we get out of it. But we want also to not just pay that forward, but part of our following Christ is giving more than receiving. And so that's why I mentioned, if you know someone that is impacted by cancer, bring them to this. We are moving into a season that we always call the season of giving. And this is an opportunity to really put our hands of service into action.
Yeah.
Kicks off with Jesus Prom and being able to serve and give and sponsor, and then it rolls into a couple other things. So what's a couple other things that are coming around the corner, Henry?
So one of the big ones coming up is Operation Christmas Child, which is a really cool ministry. If you don't know what that is, it's Samaritan's Purse that kind of is the head honcho over this.
Yep.
But they allow literally all over the world, they are sending shoe boxes full of presents to kids that don't get this. So it's local and around the world, which is really cool. And for both campuses, you're able to find out information in the lobby and be able to pick up a shoebox that you can fill. That's a really cool family thing, too. I remember doing it with my family when I was a kid. Being able to realize that, hey, I can bless. This is a really cool time to be able to bless another family and another kid, especially.
That I don't even know that's somewhere else around the world.
Yep. And so it's really cool for kids to be able to be
it
a
is
part
very
of that.
easy. The shoebox has packing instructions on it.
Yes.
There's QR codes that you can scan that will take you to the website.
Yep.
There's also literature, like hand literature at these tables that you can grab if you need to grab it. But they make it abundantly clear and easy to find out how to do this, and it's really a simple process.
And the reason, you're like, why are we doing it now? It's literally only October. Well, crazy enough, they have to ship them around the world, right? So they need to get all these in pretty quickly, so that way we can send those out.
Send them out. That way they get where they need to go by Christmas.
Yep.
Yeah. So we got Operation Christmas Child.
Isn't there November? There's a big thing that we always
November.
do
There's a big thing. We call it the Northside Love Offering, and so we do this at both campuses. And we normally always pick something that we want to support as a church, something that's missional, something that goes outside of these doors. And a couple of times that has been focusing on the Medina campus, but the Medina campus was. It's us, but it was going outside of the doors here at Wadsworth.
Yes.
So it was missional.
Yep.
And that's what we try to tie into. So we're putting the final touches on that as a leadership. And so hopefully soon we'll come to you guys with what that is, but they're wrapping that up. But that love offering will be the Sunday before Thanksgiving. And my mind right now can't think of that exact date. But the Sunday before Thanksgiving week is when we will have that, and we will be back telling you more information about that as we get it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then the final thing with that, way out, is called the Giving Tree. This is an opportunity for us to take tags that represent kids and families, and then there's a buy list, like a shopping list on there, to go buy that, bring it back, and then we send that to families that are local to help them have an amazing Christmas.
Yeah, that's cool.
So all that stuff is coming up. Season of Giving. Put it under your hat.
Yeah.
It's coming right around the corner.
Absolutely. That's really crazy cool ways to serve.
Yeah, right?
Good stuff
Very,
coming
very
up,
cool.
people.
Very, very cool. All right, y'all. That's it.
Yes.
Hope you guys have an awesome week, and we'll see you soon.
Have a good one.
See ya.